Welcome to Better in Days, where every day you'll discover something that could change your entire life. There's a kind of food once hailed as a symbol of progress, a savior for single mums, for stressed out office workers, for lonely souls in cold apartments across America. You know it. You probably have it sitting in your freezer right now. Just 3 minutes, ding, and dinner is served. Neat, complete, convenient. But that frozen tray of food, that microwave-ready meal? It might just be the most silent killer in your kitchen. In a quiet town in Missouri, there was a woman named Nancy, 42, an accountant, living alone. She used to be health conscious, but as deadlines piled up and nights grew longer, Nancy turned to frozen meals, pasta, meatloaf, mac and cheese, everything pre-packaged, always ready. 6 months in, she had gained 18 pounds. Her skin turned dull. Her sleep worsened. Her energy crashed. One night, she landed in the ER with a sudden spike in blood pressure and dangerous electrolyte imbalance. She didn't drink. She didn't smoke. But her sodium levels were through the roof. The doctor looked at her and said, "You've been slowly poisoning yourself." With convenience, frozen dinners were born in post-war America, a time when the nation idolized modernity, even in the kitchen. In the 1950s, they felt like a miracle. No more hours in front of the stove. No more dirty pans. Just heat and eat. But 70 years later, those shiny meals are feeding not just hunger, but a slow epidemic of chronic illness. A single frozen dinner can contain anywhere from 800 to 1.200 milligrams of sodium, as much as half your daily recommended limit, in just one tray. And along with it comes a chemical cocktail: sodium nitrite to keep the meat pink, MSG to boost flavor, thickeners, artificial colors, and partially hydrogenated oils, banned in many countries for causing heart disease, but still on your plate in America. Think you're safe because you pick low-fat or gluten-free frozen meals? Here's the shocker: many low-fat versions are laced with extra sugar or refined starches to compensate for flavor, leading to rapid blood sugar spikes within 20 minutes of eating. And if you believe you're unaffected because you're not overweight, think again. A French study found that just a 10% increase in calories from ultra-processed foods led to a 15% higher risk of type 2 diabetes, regardless of weight. Even worse, these meals are chronically deficient in fiber and essential nutrients like potassium, magnesium, and B vitamins. You may feel full, but your cells are starving. Starving for fuel. Starving for repair. Starving for the very ingredients that keep your immune system strong and your hormones balanced. And yet, we justify, it's just for convenience. But that just becomes routine, and routine becomes a silent threat. It robs your vitality. It erodes the basic human skill of cooking. It replaces the smell of real food with artificial flavoring. It turns family dinners into a solo microwave beep. So what can you do? Abandon them entirely? Not necessarily. But wake up. Don't let frozen meals become the foundation of your diet. If you must rely on them, limit to once or twice a week. Choose wisely. Look for options with less than 600 milligrams sodium, over 15 grams protein, and minimal additives. Even better, reclaim the art of preparing your own meals. Buy frozen vegetables instead of full frozen entrees. Cook in bulk on weekends. Divide into portions, and store in glass containers. It takes just 30 minutes to prep a week's worth of real meals. Think simple: baked salmon, lentils, quinoa, steamed greens. Each plate made by your own hands is 100 times more healing than any honey-glazed chicken that's been sitting in a factory freezer for 6 months. Remember, convenience always has a cost. If you're not paying with time today, you'll pay with health tomorrow. If someone you love is living off frozen dinners, unaware of the damage, share this article with them. Don't wait for headaches, blood pressure spikes, or a prescription pad full of regrets. You can start over with just one real meal, made by you. And every homemade meal is a declaration: I choose to live.